appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Give link on the website. If you like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the Cash App. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. I don't like your kids. Can y'all say it with me? I don't like your kids. Why? We as adults, we grown. This is how we be talking to one another. I'm grown. Can't tell me what to do. I pay my own bills. I got my own car. I got my own house. I got my own everything. I'm an adult. I'm grown. I've been on earth for a good little minute. Still afraid to tell somebody, I don't like your kids. Come on, chat. I don't like your kids. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $5 Cash App, say, for bringing this evening. Salute, Pastor. I appreciate that right there. I say, I don't like your kid. Which? Don't God say tell the truth? Let's see what God say about truth. Doesn't God say tell the truth? Let's see if there's a us. Yes. Y-E. That's what it says. Say religious texts genuinely teach that people should tell the truth, as lying is often seen as a sin. Y'all sinners. Y'all is sinners. A violation of God's nature. Remember how y'all be out here saying, I got a relationship with God. I ain't all religious and all that fly stuff right there. I got a whole relationship with God and Jesus, like we down like 4 flat tire. I got a relationship. It's a violation of God's nature and a characteristic of evil. I say a characteristic of evil. I know what a lot of y'all thinking. Well, it's not a lie if you don't tell them people that you don't like their kids, cause they ain't asked. You know, I get your logic. Shout to Red Eagle. Shout to Red Eagle for the $2 Cash App. Say Bone Thugs. It's first of the month out here in the doggone street. Time to pay people. You've been cute all month. Don't be hiding and ducking now, bitch. You done been outside all month. Now you want to be indoors with the shades closed. Y'all shout out. You should listen. You need to get on the phone. Call somebody. Call whoever got them churn that you don't like. And say, I've been meaning to tell you something. Is you sitting down? You might need to sit down for this. It's been on my heart. God, to make the blow just a little soft, just to make the blow. See, I don't want to care about the blow. Damn they feelings. It ain't about their feelings. It's about you telling the truth. But if you want to, be a little passive, you can say, God. And you got to do like that right there. God. Well, hell, if you're on the phone, you can't do that. But if you're on FaceTime, you can do that. God. Whoo, God put this on my heart, baby. I just don't know. I didn't know whether it was the devil or, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was me. And then God say, no. I say, tell the truth. If you want to run with me, if you want to be like cool with me, if you claiming to have a relationship with me, I'm going to need for you to be out here telling the truth. So God had done told me to tell you. Now, if you say it like this right here, they can't really snap on you. God told me to tell you. Remember those, damn it, remember those lines. Just remember the lines. Because if you want to take credit for your thoughts, it ain't gonna go over well. You know what I'm saying? They ain't coming for Thanksgiving. I just want to let y'all know that. You say, I refuse to care more about anyone. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Damn they feelings. One thing about feelings, we sure enough get over them, don't it? We sure enough get over them. But if you want to, be passive, God had done told me that I don't like your kids like that. He said you're multitasking right now on a webinar. That's what I'm talking about. We got to multitask out here. You got to get the word and handle business. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're getting the word and handle business, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Ooh. Today is the first of the month, right? Remember, because my pimp player pastor partner had told us on the 6th and the 7th. Or did he say the 7th and the 8th? It's one of them days, but if we make it to the 9th here, we make it to the 9th. I don't know, can we trust him? Can we trust that he's speaking to the Lord? Just saying. But I had that on my heart earlier. Luckily, I don't be around people cheering. I don't. Hell, that's probably me telling people I don't like your cheering. I don't be around people. I don't like it. Hey, Willie, I don't know you. Have you ever looked at them little ugly and you like, I know like your mom and your daddy, but I don't know you. I'm watching my 12, 3, 6, 7, 9. I got a shank in my pocket right now. I don't know you like that. The 334 The Gun Monkey Town is up in the building. Have y'all ever called somebody and you want to talk to friends or family or something like that right there? And they may have children or something. You call to talk to them, but they put their child on the phone. Ooh, tell such and such hello. Here you go, talk to such and such. I don't want to talk to them. No. Call to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 bad bitches around. You know what I'm saying? Then we got reefing. They do a little coke, man. I don't want to talk to your child. It be just like the wrong time and stuff. It just be at the wrong time. I just be out here thinking. Today is October the 1st, 2025. If you're new around here, subscribe. We screaming around here on Rumble. We screaming on Twitter. We screaming on, what else? I think that was it. Rumble and Twitter. And we might be on Kick. I got to look at the thing. We might be on Kick too. Yeah, baby boy. We is on Kick too. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. We everywhere. Everywhere you want to be. Come on in, sit yourself right on down. Hell, we going to jump right on into it. If you're new around here, damn it, we do the news. We speak on what's going on out here. Ooh, a lot of y'all ain't finna get paid. Because these rich folk, these wealthy folks who have been elected, who have been voted in, decided that, hey, we finna stop the checks. We finna stop the checks because we finna close down the government. The government closed. Have y'all ever noticed that the government don't close between January and April? Well, that's really not like a point to even be made because the IRS isn't government. You know what I'm saying? They're not feds or nothing. They're a separate entity. So my bad. I was trying to make a point that I couldn't, but just saying though. Hold on. Let me. Am I finna ask? Hold on. Oh yeah. Why? Hold on. Why did the government shut down this time? Had to ask my AI la. Now why she ain't gonna answer my question? Nah, I don't want to go to nobody's site. Hell, I should have went to Chat GPT. He said, here's the top web results for you. I don't want to do that. I want my AI to tell me why. But they not going to tell me why. I wanted it in short form. Hey, why did the government shutdown happen? The government shutdown occurred when it occurs when Congress is unable to pass the funding bill known as appropriations. It's the appropriations that keep the federal agencies running into the next fiscal year, which begins on October the 1. Yeah. I was trying to make the point as far as like the government shutting down during tax season, but the IRS ain't a part of them. They private. It's not even legal, in my opinion. I have to say in my opinion because I don't want to go through the whole thing. I'm trying to prove it to YouTube. The 281 Houston, Texas, up in the building. What it do? He said, I'm a state, not a federal employee. That's what's up. Hold on. Who don't get paid when the government shut down? Now she wanna respond. What? Damn it, I shouldn't have. Oh, let me ask it again. Come on, baby. Damn, she was trying to say an AI overview is not available for this search. Now, why is it not available for this search? That means that okay, so I went to the AI mode thing. Hey, I should sign up for like the Gemini thing. But anyway, janitors, National Guards and stuff. Oh, all right. The federal employees, the furlough employees are federal contractors. The exceptions. Some groups continue to get paid because their funding is not affected by the annual appropriation process. The president and the Congress. Ain't it funny how we ain't gonna do our job and still get paid? That's what's up. That is so cute. I've been saying this for so many years. Do y'all understand that if they stop the Congress from getting paid, I don't think that they'll ever shut down again. I don't think they'll ever shut down. The judicial branch, these are the exceptions. The U.S. Postal Service, because they're not government, but they be like getting some funds from like every now and then and stuff like that right there. Social media. Well, hell, they're not gonna shut down. But Social Security and Medicaid, Medicare, they're not shutting down. They not gonna lose their money. Funded programs. They say any agencies or programs that have already received appropriation for the fiscal year will continue to operate and pay employees. So if you already got your money for the fiscal year, before the fiscal year, you straight because you don't need the money until next fiscal year. You know what I'm saying? So that's what your politicians, they out here doing for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they care about you and yours. You know, so typically it's military. Y'all don't get paid. Yeah, no. And they still want y'all to like defend the country. When is y'all gonna stand up? I know we be saying thank you for your service and all that fly shit, but when y'all gonna stand up? Should that be considered tyranny? Well, let me make sure. What is tyranny? Tyranny, cruel and oppressive government or rule. I do believe not getting paid for the job that you're doing. Oh, that's also slavery. But that's, by definition, is tyranny. That's also like a dictatorship, a autocracy. Autocracy. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So, yeah. When is y'all gonna stand up? Say, Willie, are you calling for a military coup? I don't think the military coup will work because this ain't even like a president thing. This ain't a president thing. This is them Congress folk thing. You know what I'm saying? The Department of Labor would disagree. Would disagree. They did not like that. Yeah. Sure enough. This is a shame. Imagine y'all over there fighting. Wherever y'all fighting at. Because y'all get paid like on the 1st and the 15th. You got churn. You got these mortgages. You got side pieces and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? You old people. And your check ain't in the mail, but you out there with that AR. You out there with that info. You out there with that info. You know what I'm saying? You stand in post or you shooting something. Yeah. Yeah, that check ain't in the mail, though. When I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest, and I've been saying it often, right? the indoctrination of us people. We have been indoctrinated. We've been told to keep working, regardless of whether you get paid. When we as a darker hue folk have been trying to fight to get our people some reparations for working and not getting paid. That's cruel and unusual. I learned the new word, tyranny. Huh? What would God say about that right though? Mm-hmm. No funds back home. No, so like, I'm just saying, like, when y'all gonna stand up about that paper though? We have people who is under unions who decline to go to work about that paper. Now I know what people saying. It should not be about money. I'm trying to defend your country. If you love your country, it shouldn't be about money. They be saying that fly stuff like that right there. And I be like, well, use the fool. Everything you do need to be about money when it's talking about working. If you got to be somewhere and clock in, if you can't do what you want to do, you want to clock with somebody else. Mm-hmm. You say, Willie, did you hear about the heads of the War Department saying that all the military people must be the right height, the right way, and must be fit to do the job? You is lying to me. The right height and the right weight? You is lying. So you mean to tell me that they is finally gonna stand on what they used to stand on? Huh? Standards. They used to have standards. Listen, I was watching the show. I messed around and caught a little piece of the air balloon pop thing. The damn it, the dating show pop thing. It was a baby in the blue dress. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. She was in the blue dress and she came around and she said, I think she was 25 or 26, and she said that she's in the Air Force. I'm looking at her. It's kind of like when people tell you I stay in the gym, but you like, when a person stay in the gym, you really don't have to tell them that they tell you that they stay in the gym. Like when this person told me that she was in the Air Force, I said, well, what? Who in charge? Lizzo? They hired Lizzo. Damn it, is Lizzo a chief, a captain, damn it, a corporal? In the military, is she making decisions? Because the way that her body put together, I was like, ain't no way on God's green earth. Not in these great United States of America. That paper says she in the Air Force. In. Not was like I'm out now, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little reparation, well, retirement and stuff like that. No, the baby say that she in. She in. That's what they were talking about. We play too much. Now I heard them people say, I heard some, but I really wasn't really paying attention. Well, I think that they arguing over like the healthcare or something like that right there, and I think that they arguing that the illegals is supposed to have like some healthcare or something. I'm just saying though, you like you can't tell me that you in the military and you shape the way you shape. You can't do that to me. You can't have all that extra shit on you and you serving the country. Do we tell a person whose body is not together, who's serving the country, thank you for your service? Like, have y'all ever seen like a real big overweight firefighter? I don't think I've seen an active firefighter. I think I seen like a captain firefighter being like overweight or something like that, but like the actual ones who run in there with the fire and the hose and all that shit and run up steps and stuff like that and carrying out fat people, carrying people out. I've never seen one of them over like huge, like big and stuff like that. Like I ain't never seen that before. But I don't know. You say, what about our president? You saying that it's his fault as well? About the government shutting down? It was up to Congress then. They had to vote and all that fly stuff. The president, I don't think the president get a vote for whatever they were trying to vote for or vote on. I don't know. We ain't hit 100 yet. I wasn't even trying to hold y'all, but we just at 99. But I'm finna go ahead on and just jump it off like this right here. Halloween coming up. It's y'all year, baby. It's y'all year. And look at how your neighbors finna celebrate Halloween.
A man from Houston's 2nd Ward says he's taking a stand against immigration enforcement with a Halloween display that's causing quite the stir. The display showing 2 figures, as you can see here, with nooses around their neck and zip ties next to a Mexican flag, and a 3rd figure wearing a serape. We spoke to that man about why he decided to put it up and the reaction he's getting from neighbors. This is the display in question.
I've had good and bad controversy on it. Some people talk real good about it. Some people talk real bad. But the way I tell them, by no means am I threatening nobody.
Mark Rodriguez lives on Delmar Street in the 2nd Ward. His Halloween decorations are how he's choosing to take a stand on immigration enforcement across the country. When we asked what exactly it meant or who the figures were, he simply said,
"This is, my little political statement. Our community lives in fear right now. The schools, people are dropping the enrollment in the schools. The restaurants are low. The community, everybody's scared right now. I like practicing our First Amendment rights. Okay. By no means am I threatening nobody. This isn't a threat towards no agency or no officers."
Rodriguez tells us he's not afraid to shake things up to make sure his message hits home.
This ain't the first time I've done it. I've done Halloween decorations for 20 years. I'm not directing no hate to nobody. It was just something I decided to do for Halloween. And right when Halloween's over, I'll take it down.
That's what's
We
up.
checked in with HPD and they told us no one has complained, and even if they did, Rodriguez is not violating any laws. 9 years ago, our Keith Garvin also reported on Mark Rodriguez, who created a Halloween display showing then presidential candidate
now he should have been arrested.
Donald Trump hanging from a noose. Rodriguez says that year he decided to mix his dislike for Trump into Halloween decoration.
Now, do y'all know what's crazy? The left had no problem with that right there. The left ain't had no problem with that right there. The black folk ain't had no problem with that right there. When you talk about hanging in the great United States of America, typically, dog you folk kind of like get upset, right? We feel like to talk about us. Yeah. They weren't angry about that right there. Why? Because the noose was around somebody who they did not like, Nick. Now, dog you folk, this ain't our fight, is it? I don't think that this is our fight. This is crazy though. Well, it's not crazy because it's his First Amendment. And inside of their pants, he got Epstein. Why? I ain't mad at Epstein. Isn't Epstein dead? I think Epstein dead, player. You a few years too late, ain't it? A few years too late, and we not gonna see the name, so let it go. Let it go. So shout out to our American brother, because he has the right. Freedom of expression, speeches, and all that good stuff right there. Say, Willie, why don't you just go as a president for a cabinet spot? Because I've been trying to do YouTube and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to bring y'all the news and, and plane tickets. They kind of high and stuff like that. I don't feel like driving and won't no Uber take me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we over the 100? We over the 100. Let me get a refresh. Pat yourselves on the back. Y'all made it. Y'all get at 100. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that right there. 32 past the hour. A few of y'all hadn't got notification, but a whole bunch of y'all didn't get the notification. And it is what it is. You say you're taking a big chance trying to make a woman from any branch, a girlfriend or wife, say they wild AF these days, Willie. Say don't do it. Don't do it. You better deal with somebody who outside the government out here in these streets. That's what's up. That is what's up. Who is this? Who is this? Shout out to J Boogie for the $6 cash out. What it do? What it do? Hold on. Shout out to Pui Lou for the $5 the $5.25 cash out. You say cash pop not pop off. But I know you be out. You say I know you be out. Be on. I think you saying, but you be, damn it. But I know that you be on at 7. Something like that. I done mess it all up. And you might have to rewrite it, but I appreciate you being here. Because you is my brother. I like that right there. I gotta find that doggone video again though. Yep. So he got lighter hues hanging. And I don't know if like they Mexican descent, any other people, country descent, illegal descent or something like that right there. I have no idea. Anyway, moving right along. That's the Epstein's file. Yes, y'all. I need y'all support around here in these streets, man. If you're new around here, man, just subscribe. I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm not gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings that you know. You may want to laugh if it sounds like I'm talking about somebody that's in your family, somebody who is close to you, but you gonna try hard not to laugh because you got loved ones who is like the person that I be talking about. Have y'all ever noticed that right there? Something could be funny, but because you was close to somebody who may fit the description, you don't laugh. You would mess up the laugh because them other people. I just, man, listen, if shit be funny, shit that funny. I don't, I pray about it later or something like that right there. Ladies, let me point something out to you. I got this story right here. We have a family who is devastated. A missing woman. We got a missing woman. We can't find her. Or we couldn't find her. But we found her. Got it. We have a woman who's found in the wall. Remind me of Gacy. It reminds me of the movie Sicario, Hitman. It reminds me of that right there, where they found the bodies in the wall. Like
a tragic discovery in the city of Vallejo. Police confirming the body of a missing woman has been found hid inside the wall of a home. And tonight, a suspect has been taken into custody. Her disappearance triggered an Ebony Alert issued by CHP, and now her loved ones are grappling with the devastating news. Betty Yu has the story.
They use the Ebony Alert? Man, that is so cool.
What did she do to you for you to kill her?
Shot that baby out for having her real.
And then put her in a wall?
He had to know how to, well, he or she had to know how to do drywall.
When he said, we found your daughter, I just collapsed. I was like, I can't believe this. And I was praying. I said, God, please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. And he did not answer my prayer.
Shot that baby out. You never heard it like that. She said, God, I was praying. Please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. I thought that she was finna go south with this right here. But that baby say, he ain't answer my prayers though. Normally y'all don't get him to say that.
And I said, God, please don't let it be her. Please don't let it be her. And he did not answer my prayer.
Nope.
It was the news no one.
It was God's will.
28-year-old Renia Lewis's family wanted to hear. Police found her body behind a wall inside this home on 14th Street in Vallejo. Her mother last texted her on Friday and thought it was unusual not to get a response.
You say that the killer was 41? You lying to me?
When they found her body behind the wall. They nailed her body behind the wall.
Vallejo police announced late Tuesday that they had arrested Douglas Shaw. It's still unclear what his relationship is to Renia or to the home.
The person that they have in custody is being cooperative. Stated that he did indeed kill Renia. He threw her phone on top of the school. That's the most information that I have.
Police now have Renea's phone, which her family says last pinged at this address. Her mother used the Life 360 app to track her final location, and her cousin LaToya helped lead the family's search in the area.
Renea was the best loving person. That girl loved to cook.
I say shout her out for not having on no makeup. Shout her out.
She loved her family.
Since they began sharing flyers with her mother's number, the family has received numerous prank calls. People pretending to be Renea, luring her mother to false addresses, and demanding money.
I am devastated.
Do y'all know how sad that is? She put her phone out and people have been prank calling saying that they is her daughter and come on round here, she round here. Could y'all imagine people playing with y'all and y'all looking for your loved ones? Boy, we wild out here in these streets.
Yeah, luring her mother to false addresses and demanding money.
I am devastated. That's my youngest daughter. Her birthday is on Monday. She would have been 29.
Renea's family and friends say they don't know anything about that house where she was found or the people who may live there. They did say it wasn't unusual for her to be in Vallejo, but they are not familiar with that address. In Vallejo, Betty Yu, KTVU.
So how many of y'all think that it has some, was they like in a relationship or something like that right now? They had something going on. I don't know. That was about 10 hours ago. That was 10 hours ago. I wonder if, cause he took her to the, and y'all say that buddy was 48. Or did y'all say 40? 40. Y'all said 40. Let me see if there's like a quick little update. All right, bam. No, the 14th. The family speak out at the missing woman found in the thing. That was 16 hours. Yada, yada, yada. 16-14. The woman hit by. We ain't worried about her. Let's see. Bye. We got a little Fifth Third bank commercial. Let's see what they're going to say in this right here because, damn it, we need a little more.
Where police say they found the body of a woman who was reported missing last week. Thank you for joining us on KRON 4 News at 11 o'clock. I'm Noelle Bello. KRON 4 Sarah Stinson is joining us live from the scene tonight with the very latest on this grim discovery. Sarah.
Is he black? That's a good question. Good question.
Noelle, it's a devastating scene here in Vallejo. The family of Renea Lewis just on the yellow tape, trying to get as close as they can, getting the latest information they can. A lot of her family says they got here in the morning to look for Renea, to try and find her. She's been missing, and sure enough, police were looking in the same place. They came to a home here on 14th Street, and that is where they found her body.
How did they know to come to the home, though?
Investigating, and they have arrested a person. Police say Douglas Shaw was arrested in connection to this case. The relationship between Renea and him remains unclear. We're waiting to get that information. But it's just been such a whirlwind, such a devastating time for this family. They've been searching, following their own leads, talking with people, trying to figure out where she is. She's only, 28 years old, and
I don't like when they do that. She was only 28. I've heard some say she was only 35. She was only 44. Okay, is that too young to die? Is that what we saying? Because, babies die in the womb. Isn't that like the youngest? The babies die in the womb, so we should not throw out, well, they was only this age. I don't, people die at every age. So I don't think that we need to be saying it was only this age. Like, if it makes it worse that they was that age. I don't. When the youngest children die in the womb,
they tracked down their own leads right here to this Vallejo neighborhood, and they did not expect to find out that she was killed. So it's just been a lot. The mom is here. Sister flew all the way from Texas to be here, but again, she did not expect her sister to be killed. So just listen to all the nice things she had to say about Renea.
We talked on the phone all the time. She always said, I loved you. It was never, goodbye, we'll see you later, or talk to you later. She always called and checked up on me, and I'm supposed to be checking up on her. So she had a really good heart. She really cared about her friends. You know, she cared about her family a lot, even though she, you know, wasn't always like there with us, but you know, she reached out. I don't know, she was special.
Say that baby was special. Look. Nobody crying. She was special. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Told you I got some news. I ain't even watched this one. But damn it, the title is really, damn it, it's intriguing to me to hear a story like this right here, and I need to know what's going on. We have a teen that is killed. They said that the teen killed. Damn it, I got it wrong. I got to fix another one up. Okay, yeah, this one. Damn it, I had the wrong screen up. Y'all come on in, hit the thumbs up button, hit the share button. Come on now, I need the support around here in these streets. YouTube is not supporting me no more. I need y'all's support. But nobody crying. They ain't crying because the chick was out there. I can believe that she was out there. I can believe that she was for the streets. She was out there, fang dangling, living her best life, doing exactly what she want to do. You know. Y'all do know, like a lot of times we don't want to talk about our ills and stuff on national television, and I think that's like a good thing. But I at least want somebody to start just, you know what I'm saying? We loved her, but she was just out there just hoeing, and she wasn't charging the good price. She was like taking $20 when, you know, she could get $37.50 and stuff like that. She wouldn't smoke regular weed. She'll put some cocaine on or something like that right there. She'd be geeking and shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't bathes all the time, but she was cute though when she was cute though. Like y'all don't keep it 100. Anyway, we have a teen killed. We have a mother charged. How many mamas killing their shit? Well, that's a stupid question. Well, let me say it like that right now. How many mothers killing their teenage children? Because we know that a lot of women is killing their babies. So that's just regular stuff out here in these streets. We have a mother shot. A mother shot and stabbed a teen son. Watch how fly this mama is. Because that's her baby. She laid next to her son in the bed as he died. This has to be the mother of the year. Gone, sister.
A St. Charles teenager shot, stabbed, and left to die in his own bed.
And he was calling out her name, saying, "Mommy, mommy."
Tonight, his mother is charged with his murder.
Look at our sister. How many of y'all figured that this might be a lighter hue sister? Huh?
A shocking crime tonight in St. Charles. Good evening. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Kelly Jackson. Krista Roy is accused of killing her 16-year-old son. 5 on Your Side's Brent Solomon talked with prosecutors tonight about the disturbing details of the teen's violent death.
Disturbing it.
She don't even look like she throw it off or nothing. She's like, hell yeah, I did it. I'm the mama.
Indeed, it happened in a quiet neighborhood just south of 370 yesterday morning. When police were tipped off that something was unusual, they went to Roy's home and made that shocking discovery. But the boy's mother wasn't even there.
It's an unexplainable event.
It was just before 11 Monday morning here on Lightfoot Drive. Friends of a 16-year-old boy called police because they weren't able to reach him.
They had dropped him off about 2 o'clock in the morning, I believe on Saturday, and hadn't been able to get in touch with them. So they asked the police to go by and do what we call a welfare check to make sure everything was okay.
When they got to his door, they immediately noticed a foul odor. They went inside and found the 16-year-old shot dead with multiple stab wounds. He was the only one home. That's when police learned his mother, 47-year-old Krista Roy, had been taken to the hospital. After prosecutors say she took numerous pills and had wounds to her arms, believed to be self-inflicted. She was later released, and that's when officers made the arrest.
She confessed that she had obtained a pistol with...
Boy, if that ain't a single mama. I don't... Who peed in you, baby? Who was the victim?
She confessed that she had obtained a pistol with the intent to kill her son and herself, and that she shot him several times while he was sleeping in his bed. Damn. She then laid down with him because he was still alive, was caressing him, and he was calling out her name, saying, "Mommy, mommy."
Prosecutors say even after shooting her teenage son, the suspect didn't stop there.
She went to the kitchen, got a kitchen knife, came back to the bedroom, and then stabbed her son to make sure that he would die.
She's being held on a $1 million cash-only bond. And Roy lives at that home with her parents, who were away on vacation at the time. The St. Charles School District says the victim was once enrolled there, so they notified staff so they could connect students with counseling support. No word on a motive here.
So now we got to spend money on counseling and stuff like that. The shit didn't happen at the damn school. If the kids can't go home and get counseling, if they can't talk to their goddamn parents and their parents can't console them, then they shouldn't be parents. Huh? We shouldn't have to have counselors at school and all that fly shit. And if they ain't got counselors at home as parents, if they ain't got them there, hell, they just missed out. How many of you all came up during the time to where something drastic happened? Did y'all have school counselors and shit? Or did you just talk in the community or at church or like at home with your parents or something? Or did you go out and in the backyard and smoke some reefer and drank some vodka or something, you know, when you got out of school? Or you didn't pretend to care and went on with your damn life. Now, the sad thing is, they said that baby had done shot. Baby shot him. Laid next to him. Rubbed him on the back. Hell, she probably got him pregnant. Rubbed him on his back, and he like, "Mommy, mommy." It's strange that she would repeat it like that. And if that's how he said it, then that's even stranger. Mommy, who still say mommy as a teenager? Because it's a son. Now, all right. If it's a daughter, I can kind of see her saying, "Mommy, mommy." What's this? 16. She taking meat. 16. I don't know. But a boy, mommy. That's a different type of relationship, just in my mind. But what if they were real close? Do y'all know that she was a failure? Do y'all know that she was a failure because she stayed with her mammy? Mm-hmm. If you got a 16, 15-year-old and you stay with your mama and you ain't like, all right. Listen, and you stay with your mama, not your mama stay with you. You stay with your mama, you fail. Now, if you in transition, if you if you had to leave the place that you was living because like you wasn't going to renew the lease because you just bought a house, but the closing date for the house is in like a week or something like that right there, then all right. Yeah. But if y'all live together, you's a failure. You's a real failure. And that's probably what she thought about her life. I done bought you, then now the carriage was 16 years, you still ain't got your shit together. Huh? You just won't grow up and leave. Damn, you won't do nothing. You're moving too slow. They say Roy shot her son while he was asleep in the bed. She laid in the bed with him as he was dying. And the victim cried out, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." Say Roy retrieved the knife from the kitchen and stabbed the victim several times and admitted she wanted to kill him. She don't look like a killer. She look like a biker. That baby do not look like no doggone killer. I don't know. I think we need to let her back out in the community. We might need to let her back out in the community. Because that's a face of, okay, I did it. So cute. Somebody need to interview that baby. Somebody need to interview that baby. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Children, be careful. Be careful how you treat your parents. Be careful how you treat your doggone parents out here in these streets. Because believe it or not, a lot of parents, The reason that a lot of y'all are still alive because the parents of you don't want to go to jail. They want to give you like a second or third chance, something like that right there. A lot of y'all is not dead because they can't get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they done thought it through. They can't get away with it. They don't want to... And because they don't just have you, they have like multiple kids, they don't want your siblings to be hurt. And a lot of them, they ain't got insurance. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Shout out to David for the $2 super chat. He say, is the bed okay though? I wonder, do you keep a bloody bed like that right there? Just for like memories, stuff like that right there? Because like a lot of people, they keep clothes and stuff. So why wouldn't you keep something bloody? You'll keep like something sweaty. If your child died, do you, because a lot of people, like when people children die, they do not like touch the room that they lived in. They leave the bed exactly how it was because they're going through like the mourning thing and all that. Question, I got a real question, because I was watching a movie yesterday and I forgot the doggone name of the show. But the dude, he had lost his son. He had done lost his son, and his wife had died or something like that right there. And he was sitting on the bed and stuff like that, hugging the teddy bear and shit, boohoo crying. And I was like, damn, boy, that's deep. But I was looking around because he did not leave the room exactly how it is. And when I mean leave it exactly how it was, there's dirty clothes on the floor and dirty clothes like in the closet because like they pan the camera and stuff like that. And now I'm thinking to myself, do you wash the clothes though? Do you wash the dirty clothes that's like in the closet and or on the floor? Do you wash the clothes or do you just let shit mold up? Especially like if you is like a clean person, you run a clean ship, you know what I'm saying? Do you wash the clothes? I ain't talking about the clothes that your child had on when the child died and they gave you the clothes in the plastic bag from the morgue. I ain't talking about that right there. I'm talking about the clothes that was in the closet, the clothes that typically don't get washed until like Saturday or Sunday. And if you go to church, it got to get washed on Saturday. Do you wash the clothes though? You don't mess with nothing else. You don't touch nothing else, but do you wash them little dirty ass clothes that been in there for a good little minute stinking? Especially if y'all got boys, well, hell, the way that y'all young girls don't know how to wash that monkey. Ooh, some nasty panties. Then listen, do you wash the panties though? Cause y'all stinking. Have y'all walked past some of these young girls? Not all, man. I'm gonna need for y'all to go on and answer that right there. Do you wash the clothes of your dead child that's in the closet, not the ones that the person died in? Y'all don't want to play the game. Anyway, move right along. I ain't gonna get much on you. Now I'm finna give y'all a story. And it's like the main story. We have a mother, a father, a baby killed by a mystery man. I call him a mystery man because they don't know what type of connection that a man had. Not to the father, but to the mother. I listened to this story. We have a nice, beautiful family. Beautiful. Hold on, let me. Beautiful family. Look. Family, mother, the father, mama, child, family. Beautiful family. It look like they belong together. You know? The baby look like it's his. You know what I'm saying? We have a man who is charged with the murder of a mother, father, and a baby. I listened to this story and it made me feel some type of way. It made me start thinking. So I'm just going to let y'all listen to the story. Here you go.
Our top story, one man charged with the murder of an entire family tonight. Investigators laid out their case for a crime they call cruel and horrifying. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jacqueline London.
Up front, Shropshire. This investigation has unfolded over several weeks as police discovered the bodies of a father, mother, and one-year-old child at crime scenes in 2 different towns.
NBC 10's Brian Sheehan is joining us live in Reading with the new details we learned about the suspect and the killing of this family. Brian.
Yeah, even seasoned law enforcement officials are having a difficult time grappling with the details of this case. We are at a growing memorial for one of the victims, a husband and father whose body was the first to be found, but authorities now say he was the last to be killed the day after his wife was shot and their baby boy was thrown into a lake while he was still alive.
The father was killed the day after the wife was killed. Father was killed after the wife was killed. A day after.
The day after his wife was shot and their baby boy was thrown into a lake while he was still alive.
The baby boy crying, hollering and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because the stranger got him. Just to throw the baby into the lake. Have y'all watched the videos that they be having like on like the internet and stuff where they try to teach babies to swim and they just throw the babies inside of like the pool or something and the baby find his way on his back and can breathe and stuff like that right there? Well, how long can a baby tread water like that right there? Because this baby got thrown inside the creek, beach, lake, or something like that right there, and didn't make it.
The day after his wife was shot and their baby boy was thrown into a lake while he was still alive.
I don't think that any of us could imagine the tragedy that took place here and how horrific this crime was.
Longtime Berks County District Attorney John Adams laying out the disturbing details of the triple murder of members of the same family, a 31-year-old couple and their 1-year-old son, Jaden.
Defenseless 1-year-old.
Adams says Jose Luis Rodriguez confessed to killing Geraldina Peguera Mancebo and Jaden on September 12th and her husband, Junior Cabrera Colon, the next day. Court documents lay out a potential motive, stating Rodriguez told investigators he planned the deaths of the mother and son because Geraldina was taking his money and because she refused to leave her husband.
During an interview with the defendant admitted to having some sort of relationship with Geraldina.
Authorities say Rodriguez told them he drove the two to a brushy field in Antalani Township where he first shot Geraldina in the head.
The defendant then took Jaden down the street and threw him in a lake close to where Geraldina had been killed. The defendant confirmed that Jaden was alive when he threw him face down in the muddy water.
Geraldina's family reported her and Jaden missing later that night. Then Rodriguez allegedly told authorities he got into a physical altercation with Cabrera Colon the next morning during an argument over Geraldina.
Rodriguez told the police that during this altercation, a gun was knocked out of Cabrera's hand, and that Rodriguez picked up the gun and fired one shot at Cabrera, hitting him in the back of the head.
Reading police first found Cabrera Colon's body in Bear Park later on September 13th, while also searching for Geraldina and Jaden. Adams says Rodriguez eventually confessed to placing the body there after detectives showed him surveillance video of his vehicle near the park. Geraldina's body was found by police on September 19th and Jaden the next day. And authorities found Geraldina and Jaden by pinging her cell phone. Adams says Rodriguez told detectives where to find Geraldina's purse and phone and the gun used to shoot her, which we are told he obtained illegally. He is facing 3 counts of first-degree murder in this case, and authorities tell us they are possibly pursuing, the death penalty. Live in Reading tonight. I'm Brian Sheehan, NBC 10 News.
This isn't the garage.
I got a problem.
This is what comes next.
Got a problem. I don't like that he gave up all that doggone information, but I do understand. I do like he had done told us that there was something going on, and that bitch was out here playing. That bitch was out here playing. Don't nobody want to say that she got her family killed. Don't nobody want to say that baby got them killed. She got them dead. She said that, yeah, I'm gonna leave my husband. You just keep giving me the paper. And then after the killing, the next day he got into an argument with the husband. So in my mind, the husband knew him. Was he a known? Well, here he couldn't have been like a known sugar daddy because the husband, because she made a play to say that I'm gonna leave my husband, and I don't think the husband would have known that she was giving that monk help. You know what I'm saying? And would have been okay with it, and for him to snap the way that he snapped. I wonder how did he come in contact with the husband the day after, and then for them to get into an argument. Unless he went to the husband and say, you know what, I done killed that bitch, cause that bitch around here playing, she been cheating with me. Do y'all understand? Look at that beautiful baby. Look at that beautiful baby. Damn it, she looked great on that picture, huh? You could have not told me. Damn it, if you would have betted me $100,000 million, you could have not told me that her was her. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dog. Ain't no way. Nope. Nope. That to that. She look off balance right there. Or maybe that's, did she pose for the picture? Look like she in Walmart, but did she pose for the picture? Or like was she caught off guard? I want y'all to think about this right here too. Yeah, right. Them is two different women. I don't be believing everything. Do y'all understand? She, in my opinion, she had a handsome husband. Care nothing about that right there. She out here effing around with Luis. All right, no. Fellas, I just want to let y'all know it don't matter how ugly we look because of even Big Hat done told y'all black and ugly as ever. However, I got that paper. You know what I'm saying? He out here buying stuff. He probably bought them shades that she got on inside that damn picture. He probably paid for the baby shower. It ain't no telling. Hell, what if that's his baby? Say many babies will hunch whoever smiles at them. She ruined their lives. Literally, their lives is over. They ain't coming back from this. Hell no. There's no repeat. There's no repeat. It's all decisions. This is all I be trying to tell you good people. Now, I'm finna see, because as I'm pretty sure, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about she was out here hoeing. Oh, wait. I did have, there was another video, but I'm gonna take it slow, and we gonna see some of these comments, because they let the comments slide. I ain't read not now comment. Not now. I'm just looking at it now. You say an absolute monster killing a damn baby. So that means that this person believes that all women who have killed children are also monsters, right? I'm talking about y'all with abortions. Now, anyway, he say this is why capital punishment was created. He said, my aunt told me to never play with a man by taking his money. If you're not interested in him, you're asking for trouble. Now, that's a good one right there. Evil monster, the devil is waiting for you. Like if you give a damn, listen, I told you where the phone at, the purse at, damn it, I told you where the wallet at, damn it, and I told you where the gun was. Bitch, I don't care nothing about chilling with the devil. I don't care nothing about that right there. Like you can't scare me with the devil. After I done told on myself, y'all better listen. If it's me or the devil, y'all better help the devil. You know what I'm saying? He say she was playing sugar daddy games and got everyone killed. Facts. Glad that person had to point it out. Shout out to Bolo 1974. for the $100 super chat. They just stopping through to show you some respect. Much love from the Carolina. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you for being around here, man. I appreciate the support. Yes, I do. He said, I'm glad that they found out who did this. He said, what kind of animal takes out a child? Again, so this person is also calling women who have taken out children animals. Yeah. And why do children? Well, I guess they be saying people is bad because children are defenseless. And they shouldn't be taken out. But you got to blame God for that right there. Little man had absolutely nothing to do with what his mama had going on with this man, and he suffered the most. A headshot is an instant kill, but being thrown in a lake of lives, so that baby suffered. My God. And that just goes to show that that mammy cared nothing about her baby and her man. Now, it's funny how that person pointed out the baby suffered. Nobody's pointing out anything about the daddy. Except for one person who said got the whole family killed. Yeah. He said some real heartless people out here. He said poor baby boy, innocent victim he was. Yeah, terrible event, yada, yada, yada. They say, I bet she wasn't interested in him and he was obsessed with her. I wouldn't even call it obsession. Y'all women don't like to be lied to. Y'all women don't like to be used. Y'all women don't like to be manipulated. And what is like them other words? Grooming, coerced. Y'all don't like none of that shit. Women has done some horrible things when they have gotten treated like Buddy felt like he was being treated. But y'all be okay with that though. Y'all really, really do. But I ain't tripping. It is what it is. I just want to see a few on, but let me check out because they say there's more details.
New Hug Fit 360.
New Hug Fit 360. And shout out to everybody who's still buying Pampers and shit. Y'all doing it big. Y'all really, really doing it big. Still got babies out here. I don't we passed that. But anyway.
At 5, a man is now charged with killing a woman and her 1-year-old baby boy.
Did y'all hear that? The man is charged with killing a woman and her 1-year-old baby boy. Nothing about the man, the father, the husband.
County District Attorney announcing additional murder charges against 61-year-old Jose Rodriguez.
He was 61. He looked good for 61 then. I would have never thought he was 61 though. That's what's up.
He'd previously been charged with killing the victim's husband, Junior Cabrera Colon.
Okay, all right, bam. Woo, correct yourself.
Investigators laying out the horrific timeline before each member of the family is killed. This is the 5 o'clock news. I'm Jason Martinez, and we do want to warn you, these details are just incredibly upsetting and hard to hear. But you may remember the mother and son were reported missing earlier this month, and then just days later, their bodies were found. Kelly, you were there for today's painful announcement. What are you learning?
Kelly.
Yeah, Jason, that's right. Extremely painful to hear. That investigators did say today this is still an active investigation, but did say there was some sort of intimate relationship between the defendant and one of the 3 victims, and clearly something went wrong.
She was hoeing. She was hoeing.
The DA said the defendant did confess to all 3 murders. He called this case extremely difficult and said they are looking at possibly pursuing the death penalty.
Unfortunately, in our jobs, we deal with bad things all the time. This is a different level.
For the first time, the Berks County District Attorney outlining the horrific timeline of the murders of 31-year-old Junior Cabrera Colon, his wife, 31-year-old Geraldina Piguero Manciba, and their 1-year-old son, Jaden Jr. Piguero, allegedly at the hands of 61-year-old Jose Rodriguez. The DA says he confessed to all 3 murders.
Wait a minute. Why they all got different last names? Everybody got different last names? Did y'all hear that?
31-year-old Junior Cabrera Colon, his wife, 31-year-old Geraldina Piguero Manciba, and their 1-year-old son, Jaden Jr. Piguero, allegedly at the hands of 61-year-old Jose Rodriguez. The DA says he confessed.
Do y'all know that the child is named after the mama? That child named after the mama. Wait a minute.
Outlining the horrific timeline of the murders of 31-year-old Junior Cabrera Colon.
Cologne. Smell good. Cologne. Why they spell cologne like that? We stupid. Just go ahead, man.
His wife, 31-year-old Geraldina Piguero Manciba.
Piguero like bread. Piguero. Pacina or Messina? I think it's Pacina.
Geraldina Piguero Manciba and their 1-year-old
Manciba. Piguero Manciba. Let's just it is.
Son, Jaden Jr.
Piguero. He's named after his mama. The husband name is Cologne. This ain't his baby.
Allegedly at the hands of 61-year-old Jose Rodriguez.
So it was probably his baby.
The DA says he confessed to all 3 murders.
The loss of life of these adults that were killed was unnecessary. The loss of life of that 1-year-old was cruel.
No. He said that the loss of life of these adults was unnecessary. That's not true. I would say the loss of life of that woman was necessary. We're going to stop playing with people. I know he just could have walked away. He could have just left it, but he didn't. And y'all know that a whole bunch of people don't. And in the future, a whole bunch of people, they won't. Stop playing with people. Stop putting yourselves in these type of situations.
It was horrible.
The DA's office announced the arrest of Rodriguez for the murder of Junior last week. Investigators say he was shot in the head, found early on September 13th in the brush along River Road in Bear Park, where there is now a growing memorial.
That is the investigation that started all of this, the finding of the body in Bear Park. But it was actually the last murder that he committed.
The DA says Reading police learned that no one had heard from Junior's wife and their 1-year-old son since the day before, September 12th. Cell phone records led them to an access road off East Holler Lane in Ontalani Township, where they found Geraldina's body, and days later, not far away, they found Jaden in a shallow pond. The DA says Rodriguez and Geraldina had some sort of intimate relationship, meeting at least a year ago when they worked in a warehouse together, and he was infuriated that she would not leave her husband and was taking his money.
So they've been in relationships as far as a year ago.
The DA says Rodriguez admitted to picking Geraldina and Jaden up on September 12th with the intention to kill her, and that he shot Geraldina once in the back of the head and threw Jaden in nearby muddy water.
So she got picked up. So he on the phone with and shit because like to be working together. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Damn, baby, damn it. I know you got your boy, but bring him with you. Bring him with you. Damn it, man. I just want to see you. I just want to see you, baby. She didn't drive to him. She didn't drive to her side piece. He picked her and her son up. She got everybody killed.
I can't imagine anything more horrifying than throwing that 1-year-old child into that pond of water.
Damn it, I could think of something more horrifying. You playing with a player out here in the street. You playing with a player of money. You playing with his money and his heart. That's some dangerous shit.
And that child is left there to die.
I think that might be his baby, though.
Rodriguez allegedly told investigators he shot Junior near his last listed address on Center Avenue when Junior confronted him about his involvement with Geraldina.
Mr. Rodriguez.
Whoa, so the husband went and checked him? Oh, yeah, I was real soft. He's soft.
Confronted him about his involvement with Geraldina.
Mr. Rodriguez had no prior criminal history. So something happened. No matter what.
She happened. See, Rodriguez is the killer. She is what happened. She's a liar. She's an infidel. Damn it. Well, I'm an infidel. She's what's that I word when you be playing around hunching other people? Go ahead, though. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say it.
No one deserved to die.
We gotta stop that too. People do
The
deserve
DA
to die.
said today investigators recovered substantial video evidence as well as physical evidence that Rodriguez actually led them to, including a gun as well as some of Geraldina's belongings.
Do y'all understand that he said that nobody deserved to die, but at the same time, I'm guessing that he's hoping that the state will try for the death penalty? No one deserved to die. And this is why I keep trying to tell y'all we got to stop saying dumb shit like this right here. Nobody deserved to die. Because if somebody kill yours, you damn near want them dead. You should want them dead. Eye for an eye, even swap no swindle.
No one deserved to die.
Liar. Liar.
The DA said today investigators recovered substantial video evidence as well as physical evidence that Rodriguez actually led them to, including a gun as well as some of Geraldina's belongings. Now, Rodriguez told investigators he acted alone, but part of their active and ongoing investigation is to determine if anybody else was involved.
You say, Willie, you said that we would be off Earth in alarming numbers, but you didn't say we would take the whole family with us. For real, though, I ain't even think that part through. I ain't think that part. Didn't I tell y'all the decisions? When men make bad decisions, it typically harms the man. When women make bad decisions, it typically harms everybody else. And then maybe her. When a woman makes a bad decision, it affects everybody. Trying to tell y'all something now. Trying to tell y'all something. Got to be okay. I knew it. I knew when I first heard the story. And I'm like, oh, she was hunching, buddy. He ain't just out here just killing and throwing babies out in the water. No. Hell no. That just don't make. Oh, why is her hell like that? She's stupid. She's stupid. Got one. She's stupid. I'm gonna go ahead on and play it. Ooh, somebody made a comment. Oh, Jesus. I'm burping and stuff. But somebody made a comment. Let me put this up on screen because I don't just like to talk about it. I like to be about it. That person right here say, stop cheating. Stop cheating. People are no longer playing with their mind hard. Only victim here is the baby and whoever didn't know that they was being cheated on, which would be the husband. The baby and the husband died because she cheated. That's what I'm talking about. Say it with your chest out. Yeah. She was lying to both of them. She was a whore. Y'all want to feel sorry because that loose bottom bitch out here playing. I hope she go to hell. Yeah. Move right along. I ain't gonna be much of you. Let's go to Chicago. Imagine like having like a little birthday thing and you get shot and you like die and stuff. Would y'all want to die like on your birthday? I know that we like be happy like on our birthday, but would you like be all right with dying like on your birthday? I know like we don't want to die at all. I get it, but hell, you got to pick a day. You know what I'm saying? If you got to pick a day, would you want it to like be on your day of celebration? Maybe kind of, sort of. Well, we have a Chicago woman who's caught us some crossfire. California always got some, I say California. Chicago always got crossfire. They always got some crossfire. They be shooting and don't be hitting who they be trying to shoot. And
What was meant to be a joyful birthday celebration quickly turned into heartbreak when a Chicago woman was killed, an innocent bystander of a shooting that took place on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. 33-year-old Jessica Williams had to be
Jessica Williams with her eyelashes, her representative popping.
Convinced to take time for herself and celebrate her birthday. The single mother's focus was her 2 young children, according to cousin Cardasia Wells, who did not want to show her face on camera.
It's either work, my kids, or doing something with my kids. There's no in between, so she don't make free time for herself.
But Williams, the oldest of 4, decided it was time to celebrate. She, 2 of her siblings, her mother, other family members, and Wells went to New Orleans on Friday, planning to come back Sunday, the day of Williams' birthday.
That was the goal, to just celebrate her and my cousin too, because he had just graduated college, so we was going to celebrate the both of them.
Wells says it was around 2 a.m. on Sunday when the family was heading back to their hotel after a night in the French Quarter.
On our way leaving, 2 guys got into an altercation, and we're not thinking that they're gonna, pull out any weapons or any of that, because it's a big crowd.
New Orleans police say the fight led to a shootout on Bourbon Street. 4 people were shot, and they include Williams, who was killed, and her younger sister, who was injured.
You go to another city and just try to have some fun, and return with everyone but one person.
New Orleans police say they interviewed 2 persons of interest and are looking for another man they believe is the suspect. They shared this picture with us. Meanwhile, Williams' close-knit family is rallying around her children, who are 7 and 5 years old, while supporting each other.
I thought I was going to be okay, and I thought that I can get past this one. I thought that tomorrow was going to get better, but I can't see it getting better.
Williams' sister is still recovering in a New Orleans hospital. She's expected to come home later this week.
You say, is it GoFundMe? Oh, you already looked up to GoFundMe. Girl, look at here. Yeah, nah. So she gotta go. Of course she gotta go fund me. Hell, I was just thinking about. Hold on. She was 33 with 2 kids. Let me go on around here. 2 to fund me. Pull that thing up. Shout out to D for the $4 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Thank you, man. Let me get up. This is it, Jessica. Wait a minute. So you put another one in. She had 3 kids? I thought she had 2. So then there must be another one. Wait. Let me bag it up. And let me type in what you wrote. Because I want to see this one too. Help. What it is. Help. Damn it. I done forgot. Bring back somebody. Help bring family home. And let's put the and sign. And support 3 churn. 3 churn. How you spell churn? Children. I don't know, dog. The way that we spell words is like, oh, you talking about this one? Shit, we gotta do this one right here first. Then I ain't even much. I'm thinking that you talking about the one that we were just talking about. But anyway, hell, we can point this one here out too. Help bring the family home and support 3 children. They asking for $8K. Now this is the last story. They asked for $8K. They got $59.72. I have no idea what's going to be in the paragraph. Hell, but they asked for 8. Asked for 8. What do they mean support 3 children? With broken hearts, we share the most painful tragedy our family has faced on September the 13th in Reading, Pennsylvania. Gardenia Paguro, I guess that Paguro, 30 years old, and her husband Junior Cabrero, and their baby Jaden, 1 year old, was murdered. They say they leave behind 3 orphan children. Oh, okay, because like people dead. 3 orphan children ages 13, 10, and 8, say, who are currently studying in the Dominican Republic. Oh, and now must face life without their mother and father. Oh, so they done been together for a good little minute. Oh, so she was just really, really hard. Now, do y'all even understand that if the other children was in the States, what type of family is y'all? But anyway, who is currently studying in the Dominican Republic and now must face life without their mother and father. It say our mission is twofold. Repatriate the bodies of her Junior and him to the Dominican Republic for a dignified burial. They say provide support and care for the 3 children, especially the children and daily needs. Any help, big or small, we will be a seed of help for them in this painful time. The family contact information, all that with the WhatsApp, y'all can do all that right there. Damn it if you choose to do that. Español con el corazón, like a carazone thing that you eat. I don't know, but I don't feel like, all right, it is what it is. She removed them people from her other children. You mean to tell me, so the mother and the father was in the great states of the United States and they left 3 of the children and they gonna tell us the children was studying. They say the children were studying as if the children is in college. That's how it's being presented to me, that the children is off in college at university, because outside of the great United States, they call college university. You know what I'm saying? Ages 13, 10, and 8. Y'all know that they staying with somebody, mama them? Can we just keep it 100? They staying with somebody, mama them. How do the husband and the wife, how do the mama and the daddy lead the other children? How do you do that and then have a 1-year-old in the great United States of America? And then cheat. You out here hoeing while your other 3 kids is studying in the DR. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I thought that it was bad the first way I did it. I just, nah. Damn, horrible ass decision. Anyway, support for Jessica Williams. She got to go fund me too. So support Jessica Williams. Children after her tragic loss. Remember, she was the 30-year-old who just had to die. They asked for $9,000. They got $1,358. Right now we got 38 donations. Oh, I have a GoFundMe too. The links is down there in the description if you would like to support a player. Remember, man, y'all tell somebody about a player. Subscribe, do all that other fly stuff right there. I do need to support. If you like me, I like you. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You say on what was meant to be a joyful birthday trip to New Orleans, our beloved Jessica Williams was tragically killed. She was tragically killed at the age of 33 years old. Jessica was a devoted mother of 2 beautiful children, a 7-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son, who are now left to face life without their loving mother. She was the heart of the family, full of laughter, kindness, and an unshakable love for her children. This unimaginable tragedy has left her family and friends devastated. We are raising funds to help provide support for her children as they navigate this heartbreaking loss. Every donation, no matter the size, will make a difference in ensuring Jessica's daughter and son are cared for during this difficult time. If you are unable to give, please consider sharing this fundraiser and keeping her family in your prayers. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for your compassion, love, and support. We do all that caring for the kids. We'll give our life. We'll take the shirt off our back to give to the children. We'll do anything for our babies. We'll do anything except leave the children a bag. She was a loving mother, dedicated mother. Love. Devoted is the word that they use. Devoted is the word that they use. Like a lot of mothers will use the same type of language, but y'all would use the same type of language and make the same type of decisions. Y'all would literally make the same type of decisions. Hell, y'all already be single mamas together. Y'all make the same goddamn decision. We ain't getting no damn insurance. Don't give a damn how many Gucci outfits I got, how many Louis Vuitton Birkin bags, how many different styles of lace fronts I get throughout every year. I ain't getting no damn insurance because I ain't gonna die. God got me. You know what I'm saying? Who? I'm covered by the blood. Yeah. Yep. Never wanna, leave your churn in the bag. I think that a whole bunch of you mothers want your children to not make it further than you made it. Not all. I think the majority of single mothers, in my opinion, the majority, like 99% of y'all, don't want your children to be more successful than you. I've been saying this for a long time, so it's nothing new. It is really, really nothing new. It's really, really new just for the new people. It's new for the new people. Yes. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Oh, so I had 2 of these stories. Her body was in the doggone wall like Gacy out here in the street. Anyway, we got a player who feeling on people. I ain't even much mad. I be feeling on it. Listen. Shout out to all my massage therapies out here. Massage therapies. Y'all get to rub on people. I was supposed, damn it. I got my massage table, my massage chair. I got everything. Being a massage therapist has to be such a reward. How do a lot of y'all who is massage therapists feel about massaging somebody who just ain't cute with it? And then, like, you can't say no because they paying you. You can't say no, but they paying you, though. This how you pay your bills, how you take care of you and them ugly ass children. You know what I'm saying? Like. But how you feel, though? Because people, listen, shout out to the people who wear the type of clothes who make their body look as if they is in shape. Your massage therapist see the real you. I promise you he do. I promise you he do. We got a player, damn it, he done in charge with the little hidden camera thing. Shout out to y'all who used to. Well, I have done this right here for research purposes. Watch the hidden camera thing, like on like the corn sites and stuff like that, just because somebody was like telling me like, oh, you gotta check out like the hidden cameras and like the massage things and stuff like that. And I was so intrigued about the massage thing and the hidden camera. I like the hidden camera thing. Because when people don't know that there is being recorded, we typically act normal. We really do be ourselves when we know that the camera isn't rolling. Yeah. We have a player who done messed around and done got caught. Got caught doing what he do best. Here we go.
A massage therapist in Charlotte is facing charges tonight after investigators say he used a hidden cell phone to record a client without her knowledge. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Brian Blakely. Police say Crawford admitted to the recording after his arrest. As Queen City News reporter Caroline Boyer tells us, North Carolina regulators placed Crawford on probation just last month.
Jared Crawford is charged with felony secret peeping after accusations of recording a woman
They call it secret peeping. I ain't never heard that before.
while she was undressed here at Silent Moment Spa on Park Road. Clients who learned about this Tuesday afternoon were disturbed, with one woman even telling me she was hesitant to go in and get her massage.
Why?
Court documents show this situation happened on September 22nd. The client told Charlotte-Mecklenburg police officers she had finished her massage at Silent Moment Spa and was getting dressed when she noticed a flashing light. She reportedly saw the cell phone recording her next to a black backpack. Records go on to say the woman grabbed the phone, airdropped the 2 videos to her cell phone, left the business, and called police. Investigators say this man, 40-year-old Jared Crawford, confessed to setting up the phone to record the victim undressed, saying it was a bad decision and was wrong.
Okay.
On Tuesday, none of the spa's clients wanted to talk on camera, but the situation did make some of them uneasy. I asked the staff if Crawford is still employed there and if they had any statement in response to the alleged crime. They asked me to leave the business and called police. What we do know about Crawford is he told officers he's been employed at the spa since March of 2024. He's worked at several other spas in and around Charlotte. On August 21st of this year, the State Board of Massage and Bodywork Therapy placed Crawford on a year-long probation for 2 different incidents. One was in February. A client of Massage Envy in Gastonia complained to the board, claiming Crawford engaged in inappropriate contact during a massage session. The other was in May, when the board got another complaint from a client of Crawford's mobile massage business, saying he failed to deliver treatment that ensured the client's safety, comfort, and privacy.
That's like one of the things that I had wanted to get into, the mobile massage thing. I really had a vision. I had a real vision, boy, because I was going to be the best that I could be. I really was. The mobile massaging business thing, I think that's really like a real good business. A good little thing that maybe a lot of y'all may want to go ahead on and try. It's like a low startup. It's a low startup. Just in my opinion, like, try to get your bodies together. Try to get your bodies together, male and or females. Try to get your bodies together because it helps sales your product. It helps sales the business. As long as you look good, you know, then people will be like, yeah, I like a good looking person feeling on me. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that sometimes. He said the board received a complaint from a client of Mr. Crow's mobile's massage business in Charlotte, North Carolina, alleging that during a massage session, Mr. Crawford failed to deliver treatment that ensured the client's safety, comfort, privacy. That means that he was lifting the sheets up and wasn't covering the customer's body properly. In case y'all didn't know.
I did contact the alleged victim of this crime. She declined to comment. In South Charlotte, Caroline Boyer, Queen City News.
Got to be more careful. Player done got caught slipping. I think that it was a bad situation for him to put himself in because he got caught. I ain't saying what he did shouldn't have been done. It depends on what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100. No. You should not be recording people. People should be able to trust you. Just saying. You got to find a better way to record. You don't use your damn phone. It's too big. You got to come up with a different thing. There's plenty ways to record. Plenty items that need to be purchased to go ahead on and record. But you're slipping. Damn it. The shit was like on impulse. And that's where you failed. You didn't think it all the way through. You didn't plan it out. That's what's up. Moving right along. I ain't going to even much show you. We got a little update. I got to keep y'all abreast this situation right here. Let me make sure I grab this right here. Remember the beautiful mother who cried out on social media on Facebook Live? I think that she was on the Facebook Live or Instagram Live. She was on one of them lives where she decided to go ahead on and we finna leave Earth. Me and my 3 kids finna leave Earth because the children is better off with God. Shout out to the luscious one. Shout out to the luscious one for the $5 cash app. Say it's my birthday and I'm here with Willie. Congratulations, happy birthday to you. Remember. Enjoy your doggone day. Don't do things for other people. Only do things for you. Be selfish. Something that we was taught not to be when we should come before everybody else on earth. But for some reason we taught the opposite and stuff like that. Right? To do everything that you want to do, live the life that you want to live, because you done been blessed to make it a whole nother day, and we wish you many more. So enjoy, get your laugh on, get your feel on, feel great about life. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate that right there. I like that. Got to be more careful. Man, this shit do be a blessing. A lot of y'all may not think that'd be a blessing, like I be trying to say, man, but everybody ain't making it. Everybody ain't gonna make it. We did the story the other day about a good mother who was going through a little something. They call it postpartum. They call it that she was having like a mental breakdown to where she decided to walk her kids to a pool, to the neighborhood pool, to the apartment complex pool, and tie everybody together so we can be as one, and then jumped in the water and push kids in the water as soon as she saw a white SUV pull up, because she knew that her children were going to be saved, but she was going through a little something. Well, her bond has been denied, as they said. Hold on. Did I get these two right? The bond denied. I think the bond denied video is first. Here we go.
A Tampa mother accused of trying to drown her 3 young children faced a judge today. Prosecutors say she planned to kill her children and herself. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Kristen Barbarisi explains what happened in court and what experts say you can do if someone you know is in crisis.
Shanice Willingham sobbed in court as the judge denied bond after prosecutors outlined disturbing details about what they say happened at a Valrico pool early Wednesday morning.
Ms. Willingham indicated that her intention was to use that rope
Shout that baby out for having her real.
to tie the children to her so that when they all went into the water, they would stay together.
Investigators say surveillance video shows 24-year-old Shanice Willingham taking her 3 children, ages 3, 2, and 8 months, to a locked community pool after an argument with her family.
Prior to even getting to the pool, she's on an Instagram live video where she is describing that no one else will take care of her children, so she is going to not only take her life, but take their lives as well.
Prosecutors say Willingham was sitting at the pool's edge when her brothers pulled up.
Willingham acknowledges the individuals that are getting out of the car and then is seen throwing one of the toddlers into the pool, throwing the 8-month into the pool, and then throwing the second toddler into the pool.
She acknowledged, not she just saw the white SUV pull up, but she acknowledged that the white SUV had done pulled up with her brothers, and her brothers came and saved her. Her mama didn't even pull up, but go ahead.
The brothers jumped the fence and pulled the kids out. The toddlers were underwater for up to 50 seconds. The baby was submerged for 51 seconds. Miraculously, none of them were seriously hurt.
This is someone who's obviously having a mental health breakdown.
Willingham cried as her attorney detailed her mental health history, but the judge ultimately sided with prosecutors and denied bond.
There's no issue too big or too little.
The Crisis Center of Tampa Bay says this case is a reminder when someone's talking about hurting themselves or their children, take it seriously.
Oftentimes, individuals who are in these situations, they don't feel like they have anywhere else to go. Whether that's real or not, for them, it is reality.
If you or someone you know needs help, you can reach the Crisis Center at 211.
Reach the Crisis Center. Anybody that you know, anybody that y'all know who needs some help, we got to take this stuff serious, because they're telling us that we need to take this stuff serious. The next one.
Of 3 sat before a judge for the first time this morning since being accused of trying to drown herself and her 3 young children.
The incident happened last week at a community pool in Valrico, and News Channel 8's Alessandra Young.
That was a great question. Say, how do they know the seconds? The only thing that I could come up with is it was recorded. There's camera footage. That's the only way that I can come up with, because they had to watch it down to the second for them to give us the seconds. So the pool must have surveillance.
In the courtroom today, she has details.
It was an emotional day in court as Shanice Willingham sat before the judge. Now, she's accused of trying to drown herself and her 3 young children, ages 3, 2, and 8 months old, last week at a community pool. Investigators say she posted this attempt on her social media, which prompted her family to rush over and save the kids. Shanice Willingham sat before Judge J. Logan Murphy Monday morning, visibly seen shaking and crying. She got emotion. Facing 3 counts of attempted murder in the first degree after allegedly trying to drown herself and her 3 small children last week. The state says there's video evidence that shows her dropping her 3 children over a 6-foot fence, sitting at the pool's edge for several minutes, and then grabbing a life preserver.
Based off of interviews that were conducted, Ms. Willingham indicated that her intention was to use that rope to tie the children to her, so that when they all went into the water, they would stay together.
Investigators say Willingham had an argument with a family member last Wednesday, which prompted an Instagram live post.
That baby got real tears. Now, typically, Typically, females have tears because they is being somewhat held accountable. Yeah. It ain't because like the kids. You thought they was because of the kids. Y'all play too much. Go ahead.
She said she couldn't take it anymore and claimed her children would be better off with God. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says she then placed her 3 young children in the deep end of a Valrico community pool and threw herself in. Family members monitoring her social media rushed to the pool and were able to save them all.
In total, the toddlers were underwater from anywhere from 20 to 50 seconds. The 8-month-old is very clearly seen thrown into the water and is recovered by a second brother who jumped the fence and into the water, and the infant was underwater for 51 seconds.
She has no prior criminal history, and the defense says the state's interpretation of the video is incorrect.
What?
Court documents revealed the mother was experiencing a mental health crisis.
Ms. Williams has been Baker acted 4 times. She is an individual who's been diagnosed as bipolar, obviously has a history of mental health diagnoses, and we believe at this point, Judge, was going through a severe mental health breakdown.
Stop. Well, I told y'all, boy, a bitch could be Baby D out here in the goddamn street. A good mama won't lose her children for nothing. Damn it, bitch gotta sell dope. We gotta be doing hair in the kitchen. We gotta have that fentanyl. Baby gotta be snouting powder and bring a gun to school for us to consider maybe we need to remove the children from the mother, but we can give it to her mama and just give her time to get her parenting situation together. But get them back. We're going to get them back. We ain't going to keep them gone for two. No, hell no. Shout out to VA Fresh for the $5 super chat. He said, damn, a family baptism gone way wrong. She said that she was going to see the Lord. Say in reality, she wanted all this attention for the internet. Clout. She's a real clout chaser. Real clout chaser. Listen to what Buddy said.
Interpretation of the video is incorrect. Court documents reveal the mother was experiencing a mental health.
Our interpretation of what had happened is incorrect. The interpretation that you got from watching her, because they said the interpretation that the courts had them watch, so they must have watched the video. You know what I'm saying? They watched the video of her jumping the gate and putting the kids aside, like the water and stuff like that. Misinterpretation. You ain't see what you saw. Well, that's all you saw, but you didn't also see that she's been diagnosed with bipolar. You didn't see that part. That's gonna be how she plead. Temporary insanity, mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? I have been clinically diagnosed. So she's been diagnosed. That bitch done been Baker acted 4 times. Remember the father had done said that he was trying to get custody of like the kids, stuff like that. This bitch got a background of being unstable. Nobody, and even like her judge say, well, he didn't try to prevent her from being around the kids. Hell, the courts, the people who Baker acted, the people who said that she was bipolar did not try to get the children away from her.
Into the water, and the infant was underwater for 51 seconds.
She has no prior criminal history, and the defense says the state's interpretation of the video is incorrect. Court documents reveal the mother was experiencing a mental health crisis.
Ms. Williams has been Baker acted 4 times.
Do y'all understand that we also saying that because you is experiencing a mental health thing that you can do whatever you want to do, especially to other people, because you're going through a little something? How many of y'all have a mental health breakdown because of some shit that you going through? But you just, for some reason, you can't blame it on anybody else, or like you can't harm people, or you don't harm people when you going through a little something. Why don't you harm yourself?
She is an individual who's been diagnosed as bipolar, obviously has a history of mental health diagnoses. And we believe at this point, Judge, was going through a severe mental health breakdown.
The defense said that Willingham lives with her family and asked for a reasonable bond, but the judge said the risk was too great.
I find that release would cause an exceedingly great risk of harm to herself and to the alleged victims.
The judge denied bond for Willingham, and she will remain in jail for the time being. In Tampa, I'm Alessandra Young.
She gonna stay in jail until like the next hearing. But I don't think that she gonna do no prison time. Y'all tell me what you think. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much of it. Got to be more careful. I just because they're gonna fall for the okie doke. They're gonna fall for the okie doke because she did the video, so that's proof that she was going through a little something. We all going through a little something. Everybody who is on the internet making content is going through something. Whether it's something positive or negative. You going through some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're having a good time by going through it, but hell, you going through it. But because it's a single mother, well, hell, we really can't. Yeah, because her baby daddy is in the picture, but they not together. You know what I'm saying? Cause she got her own. She had her own crib. She had her own little pool that she could use. You know, whenever she wanted to. It is what it is. They say we all come from somewhere. Sure enough, do. We sure enough do. Let me make sure I get that. That's it. Domestic love. We got domestic love at its finest. Can't tip. This one for the books right here, y'all. This a 17-year-old or is it a 15-year-old? Damn it, I think it's I think he's. It's something like that right there. Let me go on and grab it. We had we is in Milwaukee. We going to Milwaukee right now. Shout out to TJ for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. We going to Milwaukee. We got a teenager who was charged with shooting his girlfriend. Teenager. Shooting his girlfriend. I told y'all females, y'all not lasting too long no more. Here we go.
At 9, the Milwaukee teen missing for more than a month, found shot to death, and the accused killer, her boyfriend.
He made his first appearance in court today. Fox 6's Bria Jones is here with the key evidence detectives say points to him. Bria?
That's right, Ted. Investigators say the suspect in this case changed his story multiple times, but what's consistent, timestamp surveillance videos pulled from a county bus passing by at the time of the shooting.
No matter what happened, this is a tragedy.
In court for the first time, 17-year-old Javier Smith.
But he's a very young man. He has no record whatsoever, violent or otherwise.
Until now, he's accused of killing his 15-year-old girlfriend, Azoria Jones.
They're very serious. She got shot once to trust sufficiently enough to kill her.
The shooting happened near 76 in Silver Spring around 10:30 p.m. on September 21st. Detectives say Jones was found bleeding out on the sidewalk. Witnesses told police they heard a shot and saw a male running away. Prosecutors say that was Smith.
The defendant first denied entirely that he shot her, eventually admitted he did.
According to the criminal complaint, Smith,
he said he didn't shoot her, then said he did shoot her.
Told officers he saw someone he recognized in a car and thought the person was going to, quote, bust it down, so he put his gun under his arm and it went off. However, detectives say MCTS bus video that captured the shooting does not show the car Smith described.
This fool say he thought somebody had them slid up and thought that they were going to bust it down. Because, you know, they be busting it down in Milwaukee. He put the gun up under the little armpit. And the gun went off. And you left your la. No, dog.
It's clear that this was an accident. This was not anything he meant to have happen.
Because if this was, in fact, an accident.
Come on.
And he made a mistake and shot his girlfriend.
Come on.
Then you don't leave her side.
Facts. You don't leave that monkey out there to bleed out by herself. You do not leave that monkey out there to bleed out by herself. You may be feeling some type of way. I'm going to go to jail. But that's your little la-la. That's your little la-la. Damn it, a man that we don't leave a man behind, bitch, that's military. But that's your little la-la. You don't want to be looked at as soft in jail. What type of fool is you? Boy, you left your girl out there to die? Like you don't do that, pimp. He's not being raised right.
An accident. And he made a mistake and shot his girlfriend. then you don't leave her side.
Instead, police say he ran to his grandmother's house and told her someone else had shot Jones. He was arrested 2 days later at his aunt's house.
He ran to granny, and then found around that auntie house. You just running around, boy.
I know people are going to say, he's young, he panicked, he didn't know what to do.
Yep.
That's what you got to live with, though, after you make those decisions.
Oh, so you going to hold him accountable for shooting his girlfriend by mistake on purpose, but if he was to smash an adult, well, we can't put it on a teen male. But if it was like the girl, like if it was a girl at 17, then she don't know what she was doing. Got it.
Detectives say Smith also admitted to getting rid of the gun, but gave different stories about where he put it. Smith is charged with first-degree reckless homicide and possession of a dangerous weapon under 18. His bond has been set at $100,000 cash.
Who allowing him to talk? He done gave up too much damn information. Hold on.
Stories about where he put it.
Yeah.
Detectives say Smith also admitted to getting rid of the gun, but
I got rid of the gun.
It gave different stories about where he put it. Smith is charged with first-degree reckless homicide.
I put it over here. I put it over there. No, I forgot. I put it over here. Why would you get him the gun anyway? It's just like the last story where the dude, he knocked off the whole family. He told them where the gun was. Why? Ain't y'all supposed to be letting these people work? These people went to college. Goddamn, people don't went to college. What are we doing? Why y'all snitching on self? I don't understand it, but that's the indoctrination. That's really the indoctrination. Real life. Domestic love. Somebody say that Bria gaining weight. I don't know. I ain't seen it in a good little minute, but baby, if you're gaining weight, you gotta let it go, because at one point you had looked like you were dropping a lot of weight out here in these streets. Shout out to Bria for still standing tall out here. That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Sad case of events. We gonna leave it right there. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Not Lightning news around here in these streets. I hope that y'all had a good time. She do look like Jill Scott on that. She showing her did. She showing up did. Yeah. Damn, how many? We had to get to 174 likes on this wonderful hump day. It is Wednesday, hump day out here in these streets. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 4 channel, 7 channel, the Accept and Agree channel. I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. I've been fighting a lot more things in the background. Y'all know how I be doing out here in these streets, but it just is what it is. Say thank you for the laughs. I be trying to do my best, y'all. I be trying to do my best, and yep. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all please remember, go around here to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. The link's down there in the description. Pick yourself up something. Yo. That's what's up. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here. I done forgot how it go. Prostate cancer awareness around here. So say it's just a finger. Say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm here. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. Say, Willie, write a book about dating, because I got a listen. I still ain't finished the first one that I got going on, but I'm gonna have to get into that right there too, because y'all like these people out here, they feint dangling. Like I be trying to tell y'all, whoever you're with, you might as well just stay with them, because people ain't who they look like they is. People ain't who they look like they is. Say, Uncle getting old on us. No. I'm just getting flyer. They got them the birthdays keep on coming around too for a player. Yep, sure enough do. You say penicillin, amoxicillin. He say, Willie, you know, called, no show last night for a movie date. Oh, no. No, I had to handle some business. Some had them jumped on up. And like I be trying to tell y'all, man, it just ain't, this shit ain't paying no more. I had to find something to do. You know what I'm saying? Just hear what it is, man. But I'm going to try to do better. Self-care. Self-care is what I've been doing, too. That's what's up. Listen, I'm finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. We was also streaming live on Rumble, Twitch, on Twitter, and Kick. I appreciate y'all, man. Just subscribe. Find the player Monday through Friday, starting at 7 o'clock out here in these streets. If y'all want to see what a player got going on, so even if you do not get the notifications, come check on your peoples around 7 o'clock Monday through Friday. Listen, I'm finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Y'all have a good one. I enjoyed myself. I hope that y'all did too.